Your glutes are one of the most important muscles in your body. They can make you run longer, faster, but if they're weak or underactive, they can create back pain, knee pain, and all sorts of other problems. So today, I'm going to show you my top 3 exercises to keep them fit and strong, and you've never seen them done like that before. Let me show you. Great, hope you can hear me. Salut, c'est Stéphane from Safe Motions. I just came back from my weekend, but by the time you're seeing this, it'll be already 2021. In today's video, I'm going to show you my 3 favorite exercises to strengthen your glutes, and I'll explain to you why they're my favorite exercises too. The glutes are the largest muscle in your body, and for a good reason. Using their full power when you're running will allow all the smaller secondary muscles to rest or do just the bare minimum so that you can run for as long as you want. There are many great glute exercises out there, but I just wanted to provide you with my 3 favorite ones. I'll actually give you a bonus one at the end, but also we'll discuss whether you need to do these exercises forever or if there's a good time to stop doing them. Let's get straight into it. Well, for each exercise, I'll give you several levels of difficulties. The first exercise we're going to do are side-lying leg swings. You want to be lying down on the side, and the top leg is going to do the movement that you would do if you were running. You can step it up a notch by just lifting the hips off the floor. In doing that, you're starting to engage the glute medius on the other side. So you're working both sides at the same time. Now, if you wanted to increase the difficulty even more, you can go all the way up on your bottom foot. Be careful if you have knee pain. And the final version of all of this, the most challenging, is if you go on your hand and on your foot. This becomes a little bit more of a balancing exercise rather than a glute exercise. Now, this is one of my favorite exercises because as you're working on your glutes, you're also practicing the running movement. So you're actually engaging your muscles for the purpose of running. Now, the second exercise we're going to look into, I call it the explosive glute bridges. So basically, you're going to be lying on your back, your hands off the floor, engaging your core muscles. Do a couple of trial runs, connect your mind with your glutes. Make sure you keep your spine somewhat neutral, don't overarch. Once you're done with those trial runs, thrust your hips up. To make it more difficult, you can try and jump a little higher. If you want to make it even more difficult and perhaps more functional, you can do this exercise single-legged. Make sure the leg that's not touching the floor stays straight. You don't want to use momentum from the leg that's in the air. That would be cheating. I like this exercise because for me, this is a great way to use the power of your glutes in the shortest amount of time. Now, my last favorite exercise is a hip hinge combined with a knee drive. In order to do that, stand on one leg, you're going to lean forward, and on a free leg, you're going to keep it straight and keep it behind your body. And you're going to squeeze the glute of the leg that's behind your body. So in this example, you're squeezing the right glute. As you're doing that, you're going to drive your right knee up. You can increase the level of that exercises by doing it on a step. Left leg on the step, lean forward and start your hip hinge as soon as you're stepping onto the step. That becomes a little bit more challenging because now you need to focus on that left knee, making sure it's nice and aligned, that your feet are not turning out, that your knees not turning in. You need to be in a much stronger position. If you have knee issues, really pay attention to your form. Technique is everything. And now, let's check out our bonus exercise. These are classic skaters, but if you're doing it well, I think it's a really powerful exercise because you're going to engage your glute maximus on the back leg, you're going to engage the glutes medius on the receiving leg. Try it out. It's super simple to do. You're just going to be in that lunge position, leaning forward, engaging your core, and you're going to jump from side to side. It's not about how high you can jump, but it is about how far you can jump sidewards. The more powerfully you jump to the side, the more your glute medius will activate. On any of those exercises, if you feel that you're using your hamstrings a little too much or your back, then you might be compensating. Remember to always squeeze your core and check for your mind to glute connection. Now, when can you ever stop doing those exercises? For me, variety is the spice of life. So switch up your exercise routine. I promise I won't feel offended. And then you can go back to these 3 or 4 exercises. It's always interesting to compare your current self to your past self. And always, every now and then, do some quick tests of glute strength and glute activity. Glute weakness can sneak up on you anytime. And that's all I have for today. I'll see you in the next video. À bientôt.